Now, last Thursday, Daniel Ricciardo announced he is going to McLaren to replace Carlos Sainz at Ferrari for the 2021 season. Now, that of course leaves a spare space at Renault alongside Esteban Ocon for 2021. So, today we're going to look at the candidates who could possibly take Danny Rick's seat. Now, the first one is one I'm sure many of you are expecting, Sebastian Vettel. This is likely one of the two remaining seats on the grid that could be of interest to the German, given both Mercedes drivers are out of contract. Valtteri Bottas' seat may become available, but Lewis Hamilton is almost certain to agree a new deal, which makes the move unlikely in my opinion. Vettel will likely be talked about frequently with regard to this move, but it is one that seems unlikely at best. When leaving Ferrari, Vettel spoke of being able to reflect on what his real priorities are over the lockdown period. With a young family including 3 children, Vettel sounded like a man who would be at peace leaving the sport behind for now and maybe coming back in a managerial role at some point in the future. Another person who I'm sure you were expecting to be on this list, could Fernando Alonso make an emotional return to Renault after winning 2 world championships back at the team in 2005 and 2006. And I think he could be wanted by Renault, and I think he would go there. The Spaniard has already had 2 spells with the M-Stone team from 2003 to 2006 and from 2008 to 2009. A lot has changed behind the scenes, of course, at Renault, but Alonso would represent a marquee name to replace Ricciardo. A return would mark 2 years away from the sport at the age of 39 may count against him. He recently said he knew more or less what he was doing in 2021. Did he already know this whole thing was happening? Who knows? With an announcement due soon, could you see him taking one last hurrah in F1? I definitely think there's a possibility. My next candidate is the Renault young driver, Guanyu Zhou. Had the 2020 season progressed as planned, it is likely Zhou would have been one of the favourites for the seats. A member of the Renault junior team, Zhou impressed in his maiden F2 campaign, finishing 7th in the standings and scoring 5 podiums. As a Chinese driver, Zhou also has the appeal of being able to help Renault to dramatically increase car sales in that region. In his comments after Ricciardo's departure, Abitbol talked about the critical values of a work team. Signing Zhou would certainly show a synergy between the F1 outfit and the road car efforts. I also think, had the tragic events at Spa last year not happened, Antoine Hubert would have been one of the top contenders for the Renault seat. Rest in peace, Antoine. Could a return be on the cards for 2020 Renault driver Nico Hülkenberg? I'm pretty sure in the fact that as soon as it was announced Ricciardo would join McLaren, Hülkenberg picked up the phone and reminded Cyril Abitbol he was available. The German drove for Renault between 2017 and 2019, but lost his seat due to the arrival of Esteban Ocon. As a so-called quick fix, Renault could do a lot worse than re-employ this solid pair of hands. Another candidate for the Renault drive could well be Valtteri Bottas. Bottas once again finds himself in the same situation as he has done for the past couple of seasons, wondering if he has a future with Mercedes beyond the end of the year. Bottas has done enough each time to retain his seat, but now knows Vettel is on the market and will likely pose a threat to his seat alongside drivers like George Russell. Renault would certainly welcome someone of Bottas' ability, with a Finn like Hülkenberg representing a safe pair of hands, as well as someone who can mentor former Mercedes reserve Esteban Ocon, and of course has experience in a winning team. So having looked at the options, I don't know why, but I can really see Alonso just coming in there for a season or two. Next season, just a building season for new rules in 2022, where we could possibly challenge for a world title. I can see him wanting to take that gamble, but I think there'll be certain assurances that he may be allowed to do the Indy 500. Yeah, and I can just see Renault wanting a marquee name and a Renault legend for a couple of seasons to really help build the team. And what a story it would be with Alonso coming back to F1. Those are my thoughts, but what are your thoughts? Who do you think will partner the handsome man on the screen at the moment, Esteban Ocon? Will it be Alonso? Will it be Vettel? Will it be Zhou? Will it be Hulkenberg? Will it be Bottas? Or could it be someone else? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to my other channels on the screen. Link to Twitter's in the description below for daily F1 news. Thanks for watching. Bye.